indeed. Hello and welcome to Wednesday Night Onlyfigs, where it's just weekly purchases a little bit sexier. I am your host, Mr. Modern Toy Fair, and I am joined by the founder of the NECA Illuminati, the YouTube wife, Mrs. Modern Toy Fair, Jarmar _Games. But that's not all. I'm also joined by the, man Modern Toy Fair has full custody over. The man Optimus Prime popped in, I still can't stop. The Twilight Knight, Nate. How you guys doing this week?
A lot sexier.
Yeah, I'm very. Yeah.
I'm at least at 9 o'clock right now.
I'm gonna get my drink real quick.
Oh my. We are getting banned from Twitch already. I am almost regretting this change in branding. Which change in branding means that we have to have a new overlay. So boom, Onlyfigs, baby.
Oh.
I may have forgot to change it before we started, but now it has the logo on it.
And what's even more fun is I have several things that are not figures for this week. So,
oh my.
In typical Modern
I did not know that Ghost put out another line of sex toys. Spoilers.
What are you gonna do?
So yeah, as always, if you are
Some people are
joining
like,
us,
did they put out a line to begin with? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, they did. It's in Nate's bathroom.
I
So
should show that off one week.
Real quick, before we get started, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is previously streamed live on twitch.tv/Modern Toy Fair, Wednesday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you'd like to be a part of the conversation, feel free to come join us, say hi. Other than that, before we get into the numbers game, my lovely YouTube wife has informed me of some gimmick infringement. And I am very, very upset about this. So, kind of funny games. Greg motherfucking Miller, how dare you? You and all of your fancy hundreds of thousands of followers, and you have the nerve to steal from us, the up-and-coming Modern Toy Fair, the podcast that now has 1,100 subscribers on YouTube. We are the next big thing, goddammit. You're running around making children cry at live events and then tombstoning them on the stage, and now you're gonna come here and steal our numbers game for your little games daily or whatever? What's wrong with you? How dare you? You know what? I dare you, Game Over Greggy, to come at me, bro. What's wrong with you stealing from us? Shame on you.
Yeah.
Nate, what are we doing for the numbers this week?
We're going 1 through 20. We're going to go 1 through 20. So that is the numbers 1 all the way to 20. And I'm going to pick 1 in the middle.
No, notice you said
or
number.
At the end.
You know
I did
what?
say number.
Just to be petty.
But I've got a trick up my sleeve this week.
He's going to have a fraction. Oh, God.
All right, 1 through 20. I'm going
0.7. Oh God, that emote is not no thank you.
I'm sorry?
Oh, Jake put an emote of what looks like a guy coming when he said Onlyfigs.
Well, it is Onlyfigs.
Oh.
1,100 YouTube subs. What's the going rate to buy 1,095 YouTube subs these days? It's probably not that much, because if it's bots, it's probably like $20. I don't know. You'd have to ask one of these two, because I have to assume they did it to make me think that we're actually making progress.
It was hard. You know, there's a new feature on the iPhone that you can make multiple email addresses. So yeah, it was a lot of work on the day off that I had.
My question is then, why did you go and rewatch the episode 8,000 times, but not subscribe with every all 8,000 of them?
I had to make it look real. It would have been too obvious. It would have been too obvious.
Oh God, help me! Everybody ready?
I'm ready.
All right, in 3.
Are you ready?
I'm always ready, baby.
I think I'm ready.
2.
Are you ready at home?
1.
13.8.
I got 17.2. I don't 7. You're gonna go
Is
with movie
7?
posters. I like it.
Alrighty then.
I
Another
like it.
victory added to the list after a day off. Feel great. Feel great. It's
You got
funny
like
that
over two. We've got a couple of weeks to catch up on, don't we?
Yeah, we've got like 3
Yeah.
weeks at this point.
And so for me, that
Okay.
means that I have 2 purchases. So get ready.
Yeah.
Buckle
Jamar
up,
bought
keep
one for each
going.
week, and now he gets to indulge.
Oh, alrighty. So first thing I have is I think I'm gonna go with the theme. I know we changed it to Onlyfigs. You know, Wednesday nights with Onlyfigs. I think is that the catchphrase? I don't know.
It can be.
Workshopping that. But within a show, I have my own segment called Weebee Wednesday.
Oh my god, I
Onlyfigs.
love it.
Or Onlyfigs.
From the ooh woo in our new intro, everybody.
That wasn't me. I don't know who.
I-
It's really weird though. We paid that guy $20 to do it, and he did a good job.
And his
So-
wife walked in on him and wondering what he was doing.
Well, no one told him to have his pants off when he was recording. So first, I picked up these little guys. I was scrolling through the Reddits, and I came across these, and they look very adorable, and they're really cool, and they're also from an amazing TV show. You guys may have heard of it, called The Last Airbender Avatar. Well, maybe you can.
Let's say I see a bright white box. There you go. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
there we go. So I bought these little guys here. They're actually called Chibi.
Chibi.
Can we?
Chibis.
Chibis.
Oh wow, they
Yeah,
even
for
spell it
both
with
subjects.
E's instead of I's. That's weird.
Yeah. So I have
Oh.
Laura. So adorable. You've of course seen Aang, which is amazing.
That's
Look
pretty
at-
good.
look at his
I
eyes,
actually
look at
could
his eyes.
see, like, you could actually take those heads and put them on like the McFarlane figures, because like sometimes in the
Oh,
show,
yeah.
like they would get big anyway. Like,
Oh, that yeah, he gave
you know
Jamar
what I'm saying?
idea.
Like, be super expressive. Yeah.
The problem is these
So-
are still in a packaging here. If you
Like
yeah.
on purpose, or did you just haven't opened them?
they're just like hanging up on the wall because I had nowhere else to put them. So I was just like, yeah, I'll do that.
You were being
So-
called out in the comments. Is Avatar Weebee?
Well, these ones are Weebee versions because they're called Chibi. So that's what I was going for. And
That
I
is
mean,
a good question.
technically,
If it's made in America, can it be Weebee?
I don't think it is.
Yeah.
Western anime is not really.
Yeah.
I wonder if there is
There's no
a
ooh woo.
Weebee cut. I wonder if there is a Weebee cut. But this next one definitely has no doubts of being a Weebee purchase. Finalizing my orders for one of my favorite anime out there, Demon Slayer. I had you guys confused the last one there as being really weird, but it's not. It was a brother and sister relationship. Okay, maybe you don't remember that. But
Are we
anyways,
talking about the Kill la Kill figure where you're like the
No,
brother
no,
and the
no,
dad
no.
get bloody noses
I
watching the
brought
girl?
I'm not gonna go.
Are you talking about the girl with the
Anyways.
mouthpiece?
Yeah,
Oh, where we assumed it was gonna be something like.
yeah, and it was her brother, and it was like Anyways, this guy here, I have Zenitsu, which is I like to show the boxes because they have really cool things.
Oh
This
my god, that
guy
face is
is like-
amazing.
He is my favorite character of the show, partly because he's slightly like my spirit animal in a sense. The dude can't get anything right, only when he just completely gets out of his way and literally falls asleep. And then that's when he becomes like one of the most badass like demon slayers out there. So this here little pose that we have for him, he's asleep and he does this lightning form. He literally only knows one form, and it's amazing, but he just falls asleep every time, and it's just, oh my god, it's so cool. But I have these really cool faces, and this is what it was for. He's also very in love with Tanjiro's sister, which right now I can't think of her name. Jake will say it. Yeah, my brain isn't working. But anyways,
It happens.
nope, it's not coming to me.
Nezuko?
Nezuko, yeah, there we go. Just because anyways, so we have these really cool faces here. I just want to show them off. I normally don't show all the faces, but this one's really
Oh my
good.
god.
It's so fucking adorable. We have his normal face, but then you saw this one on the box. This is
That's my
hilarious.
favorite.
When he is awake, he is constantly afraid of everything, And it makes you question why he's even a demon slayer, because he is unearthly afraid of these demons. It's the greatest thing ever.
You just got slaughtered in the chat, by the way.
Oh, slaughtered? How did I get slaughtered?
Why is that Jarmar spirit animal? Does that character also have difficulty shipping action figures to his friends in spite of working across the street from the post office?
That may be fair, but if we're calling me out for it, I get some grace on this one. You did take like...
I also went on vacation.
3 weeks? You took like 3 weeks to give me a label?
I took 2 weeks because there was the initial week, then I went on vacation, and then literally when I got back from vacation, I sent you a label. And then I waited a week and I was like, hey, did you get that label? Because I sent it to the email you asked me to send it.
I purchased Wolfman on March 15 of 2022. It is now about to be May, sir.
Do you want to have a dick measuring contest? Where's my PayPal? I'll see when I made that label.
Sir. It was Cash App, by the way. I don't want to
have a dick measuring contest. But
yeah.
I'm the worst at sending things because my label just flat out.
Oh yeah, yours is expired, and then we had to give it to Jarmar to ship. So
exactly,
that was a whole different scenario. All right, let's get the ship station up. Let's see when I sent this label to you. Okay.
April.
I'll know in a second. It's loading. It takes forever. Labels.
I could have probably pulled up my email faster than this.
Probably, but you didn't because you're a coward. April 15th. I made the.
That's a month later.
You said you sent it. You bought it on the 20 something. That's fucking 20.
I said March 15th is when I bought it.
Of 2022.
Yeah. All right. Well, either way, you still haven't shipped it since.
Take it back. Take it back. Clear my good name.
I will clear your good. No, because you've still taken 2 weeks to fucking send it since then.
Clear my good name, sir.
I am not clearing your good name because it's still.
You have besmirched
my Wolfman is still in Ohio. Wednesday night weekly excuses. He has a fight against spider demons, and it's hilarious. Okay, well, I guess Jake went the legitimate way with it, and he decided to kill the mood.
It's so good though. It's so good.
All right,
which maybe this isn't my final figure purchase from for Demon Slayer, because I just realized I do have one more pre-order.
Oh, I thought you meant like you had something else like you were sitting on or something.
No. I just have it coming someday. So I normally just put the money out there and
wait,
forget about it and see what happens. So maybe I will get it, maybe I don't. I probably have about a couple grand. Just
true.
My wife doesn't watch the show.
Lucky for you. Instead, she just catches you oohing a bunch of times into a microphone.
No, the person we paid to do that, we call it.
Are you done?
Yes, it's Tenjin. I missed the Rengoku, so I'm just gonna probably have to catch him on like a re-release. But then I can't go in too far into like I don't want to mispronounce the name, the Hashiras. I just don't want to go too far because there's like how many of them, and I don't want to buy all of them. So that's the problem.
So that goes from self-representation to shelf like filled.
Yeah, because now they're doing the avatar thing. Yeah. So like I'm in on that, and I might get.
You're gonna need more shelves.
I might get my Korra. So
maybe.
Yeah, I'm getting more Nendoroids than I am anything else because everyone else refuses to send me stuff. So.
You're not wrong. Either that or they raise their prices so much that no one wants to buy them anyway.
Which is a video you should check out on YouTube. Though.
Yeah, go check out youtube.com/Modern Toy Fair. We're suddenly blowing up. You can watch the episode that caused it all with Nate's face on it. So either A, the internet really loves bald men with beards, or B, they really hate Hasbro. Your choice.
I thought you were going somewhere else with that, and I was gonna say we already know the answer. Oh,
fucking hell! So is it my turn?
Yeah, who's up? Go ahead, Michael.
So if you've watched the show for any period of time, you know that I am a mark for accessories, and in that venture, I get toys for my toys, and there is a company called Mini Brands who just fucks my wallet dry every chance they get. And this time they did a Disney set. And I've been looking for a very specific character. There's a handful that I wanted, but there was one I really wanted. Walmart had an entire bin of them at one point. Like, we're talking like a giant, like 4x4 dump bin that was also like 3 feet tall. It is now empty. I'm glad I grabbed a couple of them while I did.
Did you buy them all?
Oh no! I literally went and I was like, oh, I'll buy like 2 or 3, and then I went back like a few days later and they were all gone, and I'm like, oh, I guess I'm only getting those 2 or 3. But the good news is I did get some of the characters I wanted. So I first up got the little Toy Story alien.
Nice.
So got that.
Those are really cool. I bought one pack. I guess I need to get with Jarmar and like send the stuff that I have because I didn't get what I wanted. So I should just.
I mean, unless it's a very, like, there's only one more I need at this point. So I don't want all the extras. I'm trying to get rid of my extras actually.
Oh, well then fine. Be that way.
I appreciate the thought, but yeah, the only one. There's only one left.
I don't want it.
Oh, that's fine. I've got Woody. Very fitting for Onlyfigs.
It's also.
I've got Bullseye. And then the one that I was really looking for, the first time I got him, it was the gold variant, which pissed me off. But this time I got the normal Buzz Lightyear in his little spaceship packaging. And the fact that these not only look like the ones that are on the shelves, but also look like they're from the movie, just, I love it.
So which one are you missing then?
I need Jessie.
Okay. That makes sense.
Because I did get Bo Peep, but it's the new Bo Peep, not the original, so I'm like, I don't want it. I did get some others, so they have their little Disney Infinity or whatever figures. So I got Princess Leia. I got Stitch.
Is that like from the Disney Infinity game?
No, oh wait, these are
the toy box
line. Sorry,
the Disney toy box.
Yeah,
it's based on that look.
Yeah, it's based on that look, but
really
they're actual action
sick.
figures.
They're like,
and then I also got
dead game.
Captain Marvel. So, and then I think last time we did weekly purchases, cool. I showed off. I had Captain America and Iron Man and a few others. Yeah, here's the stupid gold Buzz Lightyear. So like, oh, chase variants. Fuck your chase variant. Beyond that,
how much are you in the hole?
I don't think it'll
That's
fit,
what I need to know.
But
I don't know. I mean, depending on what hole you're putting in it.
Woody's pretty small.
But I was at GameStop, and I don't care what anyone says. It might be dead in the internet world, but I enjoy Among Us still. And they had little mystery minis, so I bought one. And I got a little ghosty Among Us guy. Unfortunately, it's green. I wish that it would have came purple. But good news is, I'm going to reach out to good old Podong and just have him paint it purple for me. Problem solved. So now that I've gotten through the very tiny stuff, I can get to the very big stuff. So one thing I'm going to save to the end.
Show us the big stuff.
But
give us the big stuff, Michael.
While I was on vacation, I did make a very expensive purchase, and
I fucking knew it.
I built my own lightsaber, and oh man, like it's so nice. Like it's like actual like metal pieces, so it doesn't feel cheapy or anything. The only thing is, like, because they're supposed to be display pieces, they don't want you fighting each other in the park with them. They don't have any of the like smashing noises. It just has like the normal like noises, which is fine. I mean, who the fuck am I gonna smack around with this anyway? But yeah, so I did the whole experience. It was like 15 minutes.
Small neighborhood children.
True. That's actually fair.
No, don't go with that. I think you already have a reputation you're building in the chat, so it's not great with
for small neighborhood children.
Just
did I rip these out of the hands of children?
Not kind to children.
I was wondering, like, what happened to the chat while I was playing with my lightsaber? I'm like, oh, never mind. Yeah. Hey, that child put it down.
And also learn
they did.
Move your feet, lose your fucking seat. Sometimes you gotta learn that young. Not my fault. Something that a child didn't have at the store. After 2 years of waiting, and then 2 weeks of it sitting in fucking Dutchland, I have my Jazzinc Batman v Superman Batmobile. So as you can see, this thing is massive. Like it's bigger than shoulder to shoulder. The canopy opens normal, or I can just take the top off, and you can see like inside. It does light up. If I can get this back on real quick. Where's the? So it's got like the headlights, and then you can kind of see inside the computers and stuff light up on it as well.
Wow.
If you want a more in-depth look, though, there is a review on youtube.com/Modern Toy Fair where I do my best to try to review this giant, massive thing in the space I have. You also get a slightly better look at my Batcave, which is still not finished, if you want to see that. But that, while it's nothing to, pretend wasn't big, is the end of my Onlyfigs weekly purchases.
All right.
I'm just laughing from one of the review comments we made on the previous recording about your comparison.
Oh yeah.
Oh, because you put his testicles on him.
But then you also said that you also get a better clip at or peek at your Batcave during the review.
Oh my
I'm just
God.
thinking, dude, you gotta review these toys with your pants on, man. You just have to.
I mean, if you're reviewing with your pants on, then you're just asking for some swamp ass. Like, come on now. I don't care what you say. There's a reason why Robo on the Floosh is only ever shown from the waist up. Just saying.
all the good reviewers are doing it.
But he's in. Well, I guess that makes sense. You're in Arizona. He's in Louisiana. It all checks out. So
also, you're being called out. Running bets on after 3 weeks. Did Nate put his grill together?
Put my grill together?
Grail.
Oh no. No, I'm still missing a very crucial piece, and but I do have. I have some grailish items.
Grail adjacent, I would say.
Yeah, one is Grail adjacent. One is a true Grail in the sense that I've been looking for it for years. But I'll start out with my really non-fig. So let's
only
get the
Grail?
only figs. Yeah, no, this is not a Grail, but I did want to show this off. So this is the Masters of the Universe Omnibus from DC Comics, and I just wanted to show how massive this is.
Holy crap!
You could fucking beat someone to death with that. Jesus.
210. This thing is so heavy. I started looking around for some of the trade paperbacks of these stories, and I had some of them, and I didn't have others, and some of them were very pricey because they were out of print. And then I started looking into individual issues, and I was like, fuck off, because that's not the first appearance of She-Ra. It doesn't need to be $100, even though it's the first appearance of She-Ra in a DC comic.
Yeah.
Like, they're starting to make up shit. Like, it's getting ridiculous. So
most of it are comic book store owners being like, "Oh, how can I sell these back issues? Oh, here we go. Let's name it something fancy."
Yeah, so that was insane. I got a great deal on that. It wore me out just to lift it.
I don't blame you.
You like aged 5 years.
Yeah, you just took some years off.
Yeah. Give me a break, guys. So,
do you need a breather? Should I go back to playing with my lightsaber for a minute?
We didn't
maybe
get to see it power up though on camera.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Shut it down.
Yeah. Turn it off and then power it up. Yeah.
Ooh, I can see the reflection in the back. That's so
Me too.
nasty.
Yeah.
It's so nasty.
And it is purple, correct?
It is purple, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks purple in the camera, so.
That is nasty.
All right. I am recovered. So we will stay with my with the Masters of the Universe theme. So apparently there was a really great deal on Target.com a couple months ago for pre-orders, and if you pre-ordered, you could save a bunch of money. And I forgot that, and I found this in store, so I canceled the pre-order. So whoops. But I did get King Greyskull
Oh.
from the Masterverse line. Yeah. So I like this figure a lot. He's very cool.
Oh, that's a
I
soft
love
goods
the
cape. I
It's
thought
got
it was
soft goods cape with a wire.
Wow. This is why Marvel
Yeah.
Legends. Oh no, that's Mattel, not Hasbro. So this is why Marvel Legends is so
Mattel,
expensive. They're
yeah.
investing in so much in the
No,
man.
now granted, this was considered a deluxe figure,
Yeah.
so this was $30. But I got an extra head, I got some extra hands, I got
Two
a shield, I
swords.
got 2 swords. Yep, and a cloth
And
cape with a
badass
wire.
plate
So
cape, yeah.
Yeah, 30 bucks
so
in the Marvel
I like
Legends
this
line will get
figure
you
a lot.
an extra hands and maybe a head.
Yep. Yeah, so I like this a lot. This is very
Is that
cool.
like plushy? Like
the fur?
The back? Yeah, is that like
Oh
fur?
yeah,
Oh my.
That is
Yeah.
sick. That is sick.
feels good. Yeah, this is awesome. I really like this a lot. So Masterverse is continuing to kill it. I don't like them necessarily more than classics, but I think it's a nice addition. And if you don't have the classics, these are great too. So I think they display well with them, and I'm really happy to see where Masterverse is going. So that was one of my retail purchases. Here's my other one, and guys, this year flew by so fast, but I do have the Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian Ahsoka,
Wow.
which looks just like Rosario Dawson. So
That looks good.
you can see in there. It looks really good. I got this one from Amazon. I put an order in on Amazon. I was like, yeah, what the hell? I'm not getting this whole wave. This is going to be one of the first Star Wars Black Series waves that I'm not buying all of.
Wow.
It feels good. It feels nice. Black Series is now going to become just really important or favorite characters. So
I mean, you looked like you had a little bit of a lean to you with all that extra money in your wallet.
Right. Yeah. Because all the Marvel Legends, Star Wars Black Series I didn't buy. But I did get this one, and it's awesome. I really do like it. It's a really, really good figure. So should be hitting stores here relatively soon. Like I said, I got mine from Amazon. And then my last retail purchase, that I'm going to show today is this little bad boy from NECA. So this
cool.
is the Aces High Eddie Iron Maiden. So it actually has a really cool box with some bullet holes in it too, but he looks awesome out of the box. So I really like.
They couldn't have those bullet holes.
I know. I actually really like that they went with the 8-inch, cloth vintage style on the Eddie figures, because it allows them to do more and not have to spend as much.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little worried because we hadn't seen one in a while, but this one got solicited and then it came out. But there's been none offered since then, but I still hope they do more. I'd like them to do every Eddie that's ever been out there. That would be awesome. But for now, I'll take what I can get. So, where do I go next? Okay. So this is
Nate's
a Grail
been, a little backed up. Having 2 weeks off.
Yeah. So you might not know what this is right off the bat, but this is sort of similar to Michael's, and in a way that yours is really cool and awesome, and mine is quaint and vintage. So do you know what this is?
Yeah, that's the '89 Batmobile.
That is the '89 Batmobile with its cocoon.
Yeah, which
so
that
this is
like
almost
never you can find.
always missing. Right. I mean, this is literally just a super cheap piece of plastic as the cocoon, but it's a little broken up at the bottom. But I mean, my God.
Yeah,
it's
the fact you found it is the impressive.
Old.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just lift this off, and then you actually have a non-screen accurate Batmobile, because there's no top to it. This is the way that it came. I'm not missing anything. There was no roof to it. There are no lights, no sounds. So very much unlike Michael's. What it does have
cost a fraction of
is
the
this
price.
little gear shift in here. Yeah. Well.
Oh no.
I mean, it wasn't that much, but if you lift up on the gear shift, this little part comes up, and instead of machine guns, it does pop out 2 missiles, and the missiles are there, but they will go flying if I do this. But I have always wanted one of these. My neighbor had one when we were kids, and just never really had a great opportunity to get one. It does have a trunk.
Ooh, show us the
even
back
though
door.
that was never in the movie. Oh, I am showing you the back door. Hell yeah.
Oh man.
Ain't only things without it. But yeah, this is awesome. So this is going to go in my '89 Batman display. I did just get a DTOF just for my '89 Batman stuff, and it's going to go actually in the living room, if you can believe that shit.
That's impressive.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll put that up there.
So in chat, is the show called Onlyfigs because hundreds of 40-year-old virgins just came to Nate's Batmobile?
Now, this next one, that's blocking out my light. This next one is also another car, but is also a big time rail. And I shit you not when I say to you that in 1997, I probably would have given my left nut for this. Okay. It kind of fell off my radar after that, but then
I thought you said your left nut fell off.
No, I still have my left nut now. A lot of good it did me. But this is the Superman, the animated series from Kenner, the Clark Kent conversion coupe. So this is a thing that exists.
Oh, I remember it.
Yes. So I was a huge fan of Superman, the animated series. I was buying the figures. They were incredibly difficult to get at the time. It's just the distribution was not wonderful. And this was always on the back of the first. Yeah, well, I have them all now.
Oh, I don't anymore.
I have them all. I recently reacquired the entire line.
Fucking hell.
God.
Yeah. No, when I say the entire line, I mean the entire line.
Like
with
Lucy,
the only two
or...
exceptions. Yes, loose.
Okay.
But totally complete. The only two exceptions, and I don't really consider them. One was a UK only Cyber Crunch Superman figure, which I'm still on the lookout for. And then a Lois Lane figure that came out in a box set years later that I've owned at least 2 times before that I currently don't own. What are you gonna do? But my conversion coupe. So what's awesome on this one, because Superman needs this.
Yeah.
There's this exclusive Clark Kent that's in the car right there. But when he gets into a little bit of trouble very quickly, if I remember how to do this.
He got caught.
Oh yeah. He got caught.
Yeah, Clark's not very good at sitting in his seat.
He's not leaning right. He's not. Yeah, he has to lean back a little bit. Sorry about that.
He's got too much money in his wallet.
Yeah, so there he is, and then boom, he is now Superman in his flying car.
It always cracked me up that this was literally just a repaint of the Batmobile that they did.
They did a Bruce Wayne conversion coupe too. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. But yes.
Okay.
So now I have the Superman Clark Kent conversion coupe.
There's 2 Supermen in there, right?
Yeah.
There is 2.
Yeah. No, the figure itself didn't change.
I was like, what the fuck?
Fucking Nate over here getting Jarmar with his fucking street magic.
I was like, fucking David Blaine. Just so many questions. That makes no sense. It's amazing. Right. Why does Superman have a fucking car?
Because Bruce Wayne had one and they needed to cash in on that mold. That's why. Because even back then, reuse was a big deal.
Oh my god.
Yep.
So
which is funny because this Clark Kent is not the same as the Clark Kent that came out in the regular line. So I need to figure out where this is reused from because it's totally different.
The arms look like they might be from a Bruce Wayne. I don't know about the chest or the pants.
Yeah, I don't know. Bruce Wayne usually didn't. The only Bruce Wayne animated figure they did, he was in some sort of like tech armor. So
they did the one that had the red shirt, and you just put the bat head over it.
Yes, that was many years later.
So maybe that was the original mold and it got reused at some point.
Maybe.
Also, you're getting called out again. But none of them were on weekly purchases, so they couldn't have been a recently purchased set.
What's that?
The Superman, because you said you recently purchased the entire set.
Well, shit the bed.
You didn't realize that you outed yourself?
Kind of confused for a second there.
I mean, I'll show them off next week. They're in a different room, and then by that I mean I'll just never show them.
But like everything else that comes next week, it's always 7 days away.
I'll put them up on our Instagram for sure because I do want to get them out. They're all currently bagged and with their accessories and everything like that. But I did get all of the weird Supermans that came out. They only did so many villains. They did Lex Luthor, they did Metallo, they did Darkseid. That might have been it.
I can't remember if they did Bizarro.
They did do Bizarro. Yes, I have Bizarro. Yeah. So that's it, and the rest were Supermen. So,
and he was just like Batman, where he had like ice skating Superman. I do remember the scuba. I had the scuba diver Superman, which was always really weird. They had the spacesuit one, which at least made sense because that was in the show.
Those first few were actually in the show. So even the underwater one was in the show.
Yeah.
So, and then what's called the Fortress of Solitude Superman looks like Jor-El.
Yeah,
so
I remember that one. Yeah,
basically what it is. Yeah, is what it is. So I have one more to show. This one has a little bit of story because I am the man who Optimus Prime talks and cannot stop. I've been trying to fill in different Transformers. Mostly what I look for is Beast Wars movie stuff from '86 and other G1 characters. One of the G1 characters that I wanted to get something from was Metroplex, and he's one of those big ones. Like I showed off before. I've showed off Fortress Maximus. I know it's been a couple months now, but he's right here at my knees. But Metroplex I did not have. He came out in like 2013 or 2014 and is pretty pricey. So I wasn't going to bother with that. And I heard that a new Metroplex was coming. Meanwhile, I went up to a comic book store that's like in the next city from mine. He had one. It wasn't complete, but he had one for a really good price. But I was like, I'm just going to wait for the new one because the new one will probably be better. And then they announced the new one like a day or two later. And it's not what I wanted at all. It's based on the Cybertron series from the early 2000s. He turns into like farm equipment or something. I don't know. But I saw the pictures and I was like, what the fuck is this? This is not Metroplex. I don't want this. So then I went back up to the comic book store and he still had it. And I was like, well, it was meant to be, because before I went up, I also looked it up on eBay. And the cheapest one I found was $500. And he had it for $2. So
yeah, at that point, yeah.
Yeah, so I did have to seatbelt him in for the ride home. So
holy crap!
Oh man, that's a toddler.
Yeah, so this is Metroplex. Let's compare it to my head again, like we did with the book.
Oh my, you're like kneecap deep, and you look like you're gonna need another breather after this one.
Yeah, I might.
We bent over for you.
Yeah.
It just went to a position that he hasn't displayed.
You got a wheel right there.
Your figs just toed on you, man.
Yes.
Snitches get stitches.
I have heard that is a major complaint, that he does kind of fold at the waist there like that.
I bet it's
he hasn't done that yet on me.
Complaint or feature still.
I'm glad that it happened right on camera.
Yeah, like it ever happens to me before.
Yeah. So yeah, but anyway, here is Metroplex. So he is missing his gun. His right arm is missing a thumb, so that's a bummer. He's missing his gun. Yep, and he also doesn't have his stickers, so his sticker sheet is missing. Oh well,
but you might be able to find
that's a bummer there.
Yeah, that's what I was
yes,
say.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of too. And he also did not. He came with one extra character, a car. It was called Scamper. But the original vintage Metroplex came with 3 characters, and both of those other 2 have been made available during the War for Cybertron line. So I ordered those 2. I just don't have them yet. So I will have 2 of his 3 buddies. So yeah, I was happy to get that though, because otherwise I would have ended up with a farm equipment Metroplex. Ew. So instead I've got, bend over at the ready Metroplex.
Speaking of which, we've been asked, does Twitch allow you to finger a robot toy's oil hole?
Well, it wasn't an oil hole.
It was a wheel.
It was his wheel hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can
his only wheel.
I can flick that all I want. I can even use my tongue on it. It'll give a workout
We're gonna
in my
kick off
tongue because
Twitch.
it doesn't stop.
Oh god.
But hey, we're blowing
YouTube
up on
is taking
YouTube,
off.
so...
Yeah, fuck you, Twitch. We're gonna make money on YouTube instead. Also, Jake says there's an empty spot on the DBZ wall behind Nate, and it bothers me. I'm trying to figure out where the empty spot is.
It's behind his chair on the left or right. On Nate's right. Rotate.
Oh,
Right.
oh shit, yeah.
I kept seeing it a couple times, and I just thought maybe something had fell.
There you go. Problem solved. Also, to answer the question,
What happens is sometimes my chair will hit him. I keep
yeah.
moving up, but somehow I keep also getting back. You should see
Well,
this
in your
corner
defense,
that I'm
you keep
in.
putting heavy things on your shoulders so it leans you back.
There is that, and then they bend over.
Yeah,
and I
then
lick their
then
bum
they
wheel.
take the OnlyFigs thing a little too far and show you the money shot.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
to answer the question, yes, we do dick ratings. If you send us pictures of your Robin action figures, we will rate them.
I was like,
Yes.
and I
Yes.
quit. What happened? I was gone for a week.
They all go to Jarmar_games at
Read.
AOL.com.
So now I'm trying to figure out if there's other stuff I've forgotten to show because like
I mean, you forgot an
entire.
entire fucking set of Superman figures, apparently.
Yeah,
Like, you didn't even tell us about that.
Did.
Like, I'm a little disappointed in you.
I didn't even tell you.
I can understand
that.
not sharing it with them, but this is us.
Yeah, that was a mistake. Huh. Well, I'll show those off. If nothing else, I'll show them on Instagram or something, like I said, and because there's a lot of them.
Oh yeah, I bet 'cause those lines were real deep.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, anybody got anything else before we go?
I have a whole collection of Superman figures from Kenner.
So we'll be here for another 30 minutes.
Yeah, if I went through one individually, I could do. That could be a patron video.
There
I
we
want to pay
go.
for that.
You have to do it with no
Is there
pants
certain-
on for the waist up only.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do they call like things like that on OnlyFans? That just only.
I love how you pretend to not know any of this.
I
stuff.
know,
Like,
right? He tries to
Look,
kayfabe
I-
it so bad. He's
okay.
like, I don't know how OnlyFans work. I'm a married man. I don't do that.
To clarify, I don't. I admitted the sound. I gave you
gave me the
very detailed information that I was hearing, so I didn't hide anything there. I said I've heard this before. I'm not quite sure where, but I had definitely heard it. Oh god.
Oh man.
Yeah. But there's got to be like an extra tier or something you pay for. I'm
Yeah.
assuming it's just Patreon.
That's his thumb.
Porn.
I don't know what it. Oh, I think you're right. I think it's a thumb up.
Was it, or weren't we supposed to do something where we saw toy purchases from, like, they're supposed to submit your toy or something like that, or was that something I made up?
I think we workshopped that in our heads back when weekly purchases was still a part of the news, when the news was a thing. We discussed doing that, and then we just didn't because the 10 people that watch news, expecting them to we couldn't even get them to watch more than 5 minutes of the show, let alone make it to weekly purchases and understand that we wanted them to do that at the time.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's right.
Yeah. Now we have over 8,000 viewers, so we don't need y'all. Actually, we do.
We
So
do.
stay.
Please don't listen to Nate. He does not represent the thoughts and feelings of Modern Toy Fair. But anyway, that's going to wrap up this week's OnlyFigs. Please make sure to follow us here on Twitch. But of course, head over to youtube.com/Modern Toy Fair and join us as we've just passed 1,100 subscribers. And check out all of our weekly podcasts, the Toy Therapy, the reviews, the top 10 lists, you name it. I'm going to be putting out more and more content as time goes on. Follow us over on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Modern Toy Fair. You can catch Jarmar_games over on twitch.tv/Jarmar_games, where he occasionally will stream Elden Ring and Apex. And apparently do TikTok dances on camera for you while he goes ooh woo in different voices. I have all 5 options. It's fantastic. 100%. When we get to the point where we have emojis and like the little like sound bits that people can like do. Oh, there's gonna be a Jarmar goes ooh woo one for sure. Also, check out Why Are You a Gamer on all major podcast platforms and maybe eventually YouTube as well. Neat, what do you have for us this week?
We got Superman, the Animated Symposium, where I'm going to go through one by one and talk about each figure. But anyone that's watching this is not invited.
Ooh, figs.
Good thing I
like
got
it.
those fake accounts.
Yeah, although Jamar's got 1,100 fake emails he can go visit. But anyway, hopefully we see you next week. Same toy time, same toy fair channel. Thank you for watching.
So
Bye.
many